Off to the races. Let me get this countdown started too for the timer. And we're off. So we have Charlie Kerr versus Evan Herndon. Matchup of the century. Something that we see very often here at this tournament. And it looks like Evan is starting us off playing single strike on the right, opening up with the Battle VIP Pass. Battle VIP Pass saying just search your deck for 2 basic Pokemon and put them onto your bench. You can only use this card though your very first turn of the game. After that, the card is completely dead. Searching out 2 Houndours. Very good. Yo, Anti, I am beyond hyped for Saturday. I'm very hyped. I can't wait to finally have a regional stream to watch, wake up to, and just enjoy it. We're getting a lot of Pokemon this month, it looks like. Third Houndour coming out here from Capture Energy, being attached to the Umbreon V in the active. And this is looking like a pretty solid turn 1 for Evan right now. The only way we can make this any better is, I mean, like, hey, if we bench another V possibly. But no, this is perfectly fine. I wish I could get a better look at his hand to see what other cards he had stacked up in there. But this is a very solid turn 1 for Single Strike. Quick Ball coming out from Charlie here. It looks like we are playing a water variant of ArceusV. And ArceusV is, man, you already know what this card does, but we have to get it on the screen. ArceusV in all of its glory, 220 HP basic colorless Pokemon with the attack Trinity Charge for 2 colorless. Search your deck for up to 3 basic energy cards and attach them to your Pokemon V in any way you like, and then shuffle your deck. So why this is cool is you just have infinite setup for all of your Pokemon here. So if Charlie is playing, okay, I see the Melanie in his hand. It looks like we were playing Arceus Inteleon. So the idea here is find a double Turbo Energy going second, and Trinity Charge for this benched ArceusV. We'll now have 3 energies set up for the next turn. We can safely go into the V-Star and start swinging immediately. But Charlie, ooh, okay, so already having that 1 attachment to the so what Charlie was hoping to do here was Melanie onto that benched ArceusV and hopefully draw another basic Pokemon to add on to this field. Because now he's just searching for 3 basic energy. He can search for up to 3 basic energies, but he'll probably just take the 2 and put him on this benched ArceusV. Actually, no, he could take 3 altogether. My bad. I was reading Arceus incorrectly, and I thought it only went to your bench. Yeah, so it goes anywhere. So yeah, you can get 2 for the bench and 1 for the active, and this is absolutely insane and a great start for him. But looking at the deck there, it doesn't look like he has too many waters actually at his disposal. It seems like you get clout from being on a Pokemon stream and winning. The sneak plays Urshifu Moltres. Yo, let's see it, bro. You going? Benching the single strike Urshi. Here comes 1 Houndoom. Tower of Darkness. It's something big here too. A reason why Charlie probably didn't want to start just setting up the benched RCSV is because it becomes a target for Umbreon VMAX. Umbreon VMAX has that ability where it can just gust something up when it comes into play. If you guys remember what Bloodthirsty Eyes did on Lycanroc GX, it has the same thing. When this Pokemon, or when you evolve into this Pokemon, choose one of your opponent's bench Pokemon and make it the active. True that, Anti. Wow, and a Judge coming out from Evan here. Pretty good disruption, actually. Getting yourself 4 cards. It's better than just putting them on the bottom of the deck, right? Also shuffles back Charlie's hand as well, but we don't know if Charlie actually had the best hand, so Charlie's probably welcoming this Judge. I feel the anti-passports be expensive. Quick balling away Battle VIP Pass. Getting the Crobat V. Crobat V is here to refill the hand for Evan, hoping to draw him more cards to better build his board. He is looking for more Houndooms. He wants to set up the knockout on this Arceus. Yep, and Evan hoping to find this GengarVMAX here, taking up more damage with Houndoom's Single Strike Roar. Max Darkness doing 160 base damage as well. So we will see a knockout come down onto this ArceusV. Evan very quickly taking his first 2 prizes of the set. Now, how will Charlie respond here? Benching the Dunsparce. Dunsparce having that mysterious nest ability, saying that your colorless Pokemon do not have weakness. So, Charlie is obviously being very, very cautious of the Single Strike Urshifu on Evan's bench that does have the fighting attribute, making it so that it will hit these Arceus for double damage. Sabo coming down on the bench, second one joining it. Big Charm, and does Charlie have the V-Star? No, he does not. Not looking too hot for Charlie right now. Level Ball. Third Sobble coming down onto the bench. Path to the Peak. Bumping the Tower of Darkness. Now, Evan does not have access to Tower of Darkness's discarded Single Strike Pokemon to draw 2 cards. Power Edge coming down from the ArceusV doing 70? Yeah, 170 damage. Not enough to knock out the Umbreon V. Single Strike Energy coming out for Single Strike Roar. All 4 of our Single Strike Energies are now in play. I believe that is a Capture Energy that's attached above, or it's a tool. I honestly can't see for myself. I'm very sorry. Dealing not enough damage to knock out this ArceusV because of the Big Charm, saving it. Back to Charlie. We do have ArceusVSTAR and the Drizzile in hand, ready to go. But now the question becomes, does Charlie really want to evolve this ArceusV into the V-Star? I mean, the ability is pretty good, so we'll see how Charlie plays this turn out. There's a lot of moving parts that come into Inteleon decks, because, you know, one Drizzile is dedicated to getting something else, while the other one's dedicated to getting this, the draw, and then there's so much that goes into it. So unless you're actually sitting there at the table, it's really hard to judge what they're actually going to get. So Marnie coming out from the Drizzile. Still has ArceusVSTAR in hand. Let's see if Charlie actually plays it. If he plays it, then we're probably just playing it to get the effective Starbirth. Alright, so here's the V-Star. Sheesh, where my tryhards at? Playing next to them. He can't. Oh, he's passed. Rip, 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 rip. Rip, rip, rip. Yeah. Sorry. God, I'm such a Chad. So, I guess Charlie is just doing this to get the damage? I don't know, Chad, help me out. Why would we evolve into ArceusVSTAR in this moment here? Just to, like, I mean, you would get a knockout with ArceusV's attack. I got second and first in a back-to-back turnings with Arceus and Inteleon. Yeah, the deck's gas, dude. Oh, I mean, well, yeah, but Oh, okay, because you get damage and you get the setup too. Yeah, I see why now. Yep, got it. Yeah. Pretty good. I'm over here thinking that Trinity charges damage like a goon. Second fighting coming down onto the Urshifu, and we will see a knockout here. Or third energy, rather, yeah. And for those of you that don't know, because I apparently didn't know either, I guess, but Trinity Nova, 200 damage, 3 energy. Search your deck for 3 basic energy cards and attach them to your Pokemon V in any way you like, and then shuffle your deck. But a big reason why we like this card too is because of Starbirth. When we all saw this card get spoiled, all of us jumped out of our seats collectively and said, Pokemon, what the are you doing? Search your deck. During your turn, you may search your deck for up to 2 cards and put them in your hand, then shuffle your deck. You can't use more than one V-Star power game. Absolutely insane. This also makes a little bit of fun for us for players too. We now can bring back our GX counters that we oh so loved and use them now as V-Star counters if we really want to at our friendly local tournaments. I don't know if you could do that at a regional. Probably not, because you know they're going to be like, nope, buy our Chad products with our Chad markers and spend all your money because you have to use this acrylic counter. Luckily, they shoved the V-Star token in like the packs now, so that's good, but yeah. Oh, I'm going to be the guy using the paper counter, probably. Well, we see this legendary GX counter on Charlie's side with a legendary player, Ty Palakia. Shout out to him. Come back to the game, bro. We miss you. Ultra Ball coming out. Inteleon. Chilling Rain. We can now deal 20 damage once per turn, wherever we like. Sorry, 2 counters. Big Tron coming down onto this Arceus. Quick shooting. And then a knockout. Charlie evening it up immediately. Second Urshi now in the active. We can set it up if Evan has some urns in his hand. But yeah, 310 HP ArceusVSTAR that is not affected by weakness at the moment due to Dunsparce's Mysterious Nest. And remember, chat, Path to the Peak only affects Rulebox Pokemon. Dunsparce is just chillin'. Use a paper counter and your favorite white short sleeve. Really throw them off. Fourth pup coming out. Evan not doing the Baja Men proud right now. So, you would think that this matchup would be favored on Evan's side just due solely to weakness and the amount of damage he can output with single strike energy and having weakness, obviously. But, like Anti was saying earlier in the chat, the Dunsparce really fixes the matchup and makes it more favored in Arceus's interest, because now you have these big charms as well, and they miss knockout because of the big charm. And like seeing how Evan also like only had the 3 Houndooms most of the time this game, It would have helped out the fourth. He could have gotten there with it. Boss's orders to bring up the Crobat and knock it out. Charlie will win the game. But yeah, ArceusVSTAR, it really can just come back.